Hello and welcome back to the Metamystic Show Astro. Happy full moon in Aquarius. This is an all signs reading, and in part 1, this video, we're going to do Aries through Virgo. Then in part 2, we're going to do Libra through Pisces. Timestamps and link to the second video will be pinned at the top of the comments. So what we're going to do sign by sign today is I'm going to start off with getting an energy oracle for each, I almost said for each person, yeah. Really, it is for everybody. We are one, but we are separating them into signs. So I'm going to get an energy oracle for each sign, and then we are going to just use the classic Rider-Waite for the other information we need to know. All right, happy full moon in Aquarius. I feel like this energy, though, I will say, it feels so heavy to me, and it feels kind of like awkward and cumbersome. Like when you're trying to bring, like, and this is just my interpretation of the energy, it feels like when you're trying to bring like a sofa up. I used to live on a 3-story apartment. I used to live at the top floor, the 3rd floor, trying to get a couch up the stairs. It's literally like that scene in Friends when Ross is like, pivot! Right? That's like the 7 of Pentacles. I feel like for me, this full moon in Aquarius is a 7 of Pentacles overall. This is my collective energy reading. I feel like it's a 7 of Pentacles moment where it's like we've come thus far, we've come 7 Pentacles deep on whatever, even if it's just in general, and we're having this kind of moment of like, we need to pivot or this couch is going to stay stuck in this staircase. And what are we going to do then? All right, so, but I feel like this is an opportunity for growth. We have cornucopia at the bottom of the deck. This is like abundance, right? If we pivot, though, I feel like if we are brave to pivot on whatever spirit is showing us to do, just as a collective, it has the potential, the energy to go from the 7 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. This is kind of like the 10 of Pentacles. See all this different fruit here? All right. Let's start with Aries. Hello, Aries. Welcome aboard. I'm hearing all aboard. Aries. What do we have? Cardinal sign. Aries. All tied up. What's going on, Aries? What's at the bottom of the deck? Man holding a coin. Do you have somebody on your minds? I'm hearing that song, always on my mind. Or this is your finances. So whatever it is for you, Aries, how this shows up, this is kind of like the 8 of Swords. Get a closer look at her. But see how, like, this is the funny thing about this card. She is tied up, but look at her face. This card always feels to me, it's kind of like, come get me. In the energy, it doesn't have to be a person. This could be like, it's like that 7 of Pentacles energy that I talked about in the collective reading right before this, where it might seem like we're in a predicament of sorts. Could be financial, could be in love for you, Aries, depending, or this is you, this is just you showing up. Maybe you've been focusing more on your money instead of relationships, or you need to focus more on your money instead of relationships. Regardless, take this how it resonates, Aries. We also have the 7th chakra with Archangel Uriel here, which is the crown chakra. I do believe you're going to be getting these intuitive hits, Aries. You're going to be able to see things clearly. See how there's purple imbued. Something's going to be imbued. See how there's purple and blue hues in this card, and there's purple and blue hues. I almost said it again. Imbued into this energy and this energy. It's like the answers are imbued within the purple and the blue chakra codes is what I'm getting. It's like, so that's like the crown, the third eye, and the throat. Those are all the blue purple hues. So I think the advice, what it's showing here, Aries, is you're going to start to get answers. Yeah, look, Goddess of the Moon under that as well. Another card of blue, purple hues. This is kind of like a High Priestess energy. I feel like some of you are going to be having dreams as well. Now, okay, we're going to get some tarot, but let me say this. For some of you, this is about money. Finances in general, your career perhaps, or just your stability in life, you know, pentacles, feeling grounded, feeling good in who you are. Maybe you want to move somewhere else or whatever. So it's either that or it's like a relationship, or for some of you, it's both. Now, let me show you this. We have Door to Value at the bottom of the deck. Like I was saying, something about finances. And look at all that money just swirling. That reminds me of the cornucopia energy that we had in the collective reading right before this. It's like you have the opportunity, Aries, to kind of pivot. And it doesn't mean you have to change what you're doing even. It's like there might be some sort of an upgrade, or there might be like a different way to do things in your career. Or if this is a relationship, we literally have woman holding a coin as well. And even if it's 2 men, 2 women, however you identify as well, doesn't matter. This is just the energy, right, guys? You know, and this is, I always say this is just the energy. Let me just say this real quick. This is people that are creating the cards, love and light. Now, I'm queer, okay? I go by she, they, right? I also love who I love. If you're trans, if you're a man, if you're a woman, I'm here for love, so I'm just going to say that. So for me, I am a little bit annoyed sometimes that the decks don't include that at all, which I'm sure other people are also annoyed at the fact, why are all these people white? You know what I mean? Why all these people are white? Every single one. Even Jesus is white. Jesus was not white. Jesus spoke Aramaic, right? He was not a white American holding, I almost said the F word, an effing American flag with the healer of the ages. I'm saying that for some reason. If I'm gonna get pissed about societal norms and being heteronormative and being freaking prejudiced and whitewashing every goddamn deck on the planet, it's gonna be in the Aries reading. So hello, thank you, Aries. This is why Virgo loves Aries, because y'all just say the shit we be thinking. You know what I mean? It's like you guys just will say it, and a Virgo is like, yeah, I was thinking that, but I just didn't want to say it out loud. So anyways, maybe you're meeting your match here, Aries, as well. If this is love, I feel, because these people actually look quite different, even though they're both holding a coin. Like this is a pair in this deck. Very interesting. Like, see how he's out in a field. He's kind of like Fabio-ish. She's all dressed up with her cat, like, in her house. Very, like, this kind of gives me, like, Taurus, Venus vibes, right? Anyways, okay. Let's pull back in. Let's get some tarot. So the main points are, I feel like if you've been, you know, feeling all tied up about finances, just your general overall life, you feel like you want to make a change, or if this is love, you're going to be given some sort of like intuitive download with this high priestessy energy with Goddess of the Moon and 7th chakra, which is crown chakra energy. See how this is lit up here and this is lit up here? It almost looks like she's she's grasping for the crown. Like she's grasping to be able to like understand the download of where she's to go next, right? Regarding money, love, what have you. All right, so let's get a couple cards on this, Aries. I put the cards back. Hold on. Maybe you like pulled your cards back in if this is like a relationship dynamic. Maybe there's something with that. But look, the energy is still available with, this is a pair in this deck. So, and I feel like this is a you met your match sort of a coupling here. Even if you're both very different, you're actually very much the same. You're both holding your coin. You're both focused on your bag. You know what I mean? You're both kind of like, even if you dress different and look different, I feel like inside there's a similarity. Okay. Aries. Whew. A lot of energy flowing through Aries. 9 of Swords. I don't know if you've been like stressed recently. I mean, like we had that all tied up energy with the Tower as well. So maybe you're going to be going through a Tower moment with this release energy of the Aquarius full moon, Aries. 3 of Cups coming out, and it felt, yeah, look, there's that 8 of Swords. That's this. So what I believe you are all tied up about is everything we just talked about. But I feel specifically like some of you guys are going to be coming back into reunion energy, and you're going to be given a dream or a download or a psychic hit through this High Priestess energy, coming back together with a relationship or an idea. See how on this card we have the cornucopia as well, which we had in the collective reading right before this. Anything else? I feel like this is just kind of confirming what we saw in the energy oracle. Anything else? We have the 4 of Cups here with the Emperor. You could have been disappointed about some sort of action that you took, or you feel, because this is you, or you feel like somebody may be disconnected from you, or I'm also seeing you, like if this is an idea or something, I'm seeing it like getting away from you, and you're trying, like with the Chariot and the 8 of Cups, it's like you feel like it's a balloon going up into the sky, and you're like, where did it go? It doesn't matter though, Aries, because no matter what, see, this is connecting with this High Priestess, no matter what happens with this connection, with this idea, with this whatever, it's part of your destiny regardless. It's kind of one of those tropes of like, let it go, like let the balloon go, because if it's for you, it will come back. I think there's an element of divine timing with something here. There may be something that has to kind of get worked out behind the scenes as well here, Aries. I feel like in the end, it's going to all come back together. It's all going to make sense, whether this is a person, career, whatever this is for you. For some of you, it's both. Thank you, Aries. Let's go to Taurus. Taurus. Let me just take a sip of coffee here, Taurus. Whew. Stuff has gotten, this energy, it feels heavy to me. Let me know down below, guys, how you feel. And heavy doesn't mean bad, to me at least. Heavy just means like dense. Like I said in the collective reading, it kind of feels like you have a group of people with you trying to push a sofa up 3 flights of stairs to a 3rd-story apartment. That's kind of the energy that it feels like. But then once you get it up there, you're done. You're moved in. So maybe Taurus, maybe you're gonna feel like you're finally moved in somewhere. Could be literal for some of you. For others, it could just be like you feel more like comfortable in whatever it is you're in, whether it's a relationship, a new job, just your own skin. I mean, I'm a Taurus moon, so I feel like Taurus energy, the most important thing to us is that we feel like comfortable and good, and that people are not like kind of infiltrating our space. And you know, I saw this video the other night on TikTok. It was interesting. This girl was doing like moon signs and like what really matters to moon signs. And on the Taurus moon, even if you're a Taurus sun, on the Taurus moon, that's what she was saying, is that like the most important thing to a Taurus is that they have their own space, that they're able to kind of like relax in that space, feel comfortable. We have Journey coming out. So maybe you actually do have to like make some sort of a move, Taurus, so that you can feel that way. Let's get a close-up of this beautiful green energy here. Green is like the heart chakra. Sorry, Taurus, my stomach's getting weird. You know, I also saw this other video of this woman talking about how your body can reject certain people. Like, she was talking about how she started to feel stomach issues. She started to feel, like, extremely uncomfortable. And I'm just gonna say this, it's not for everybody, but she even talked about the fact that when she was having sex with this person, she was, like, tightening up. And she's like, this has never happened to me before. Like, what is happening? And she realized it's because she wasn't like in love with the person anymore. There could be something like that for you here, Taurus. If that doesn't apply, take it as an analogy. It's kind of like, have you ever felt when you've gone to a job every day and you're just like, I do not want to go here anymore. And you literally you start to feel like allergic. It almost feels like you are rejecting, your physical body is rejecting something. Because let's get real, Taurus can kind of like push through, you know, discomfort. Taurus can get their work done even if the environment isn't as we want it to be, because we're Tauruses, right? But like I was saying before, with that said, just because we can doesn't mean we should, and that's not our happy space. We like to be comfortable. We like to be happy in our environment. We like to feel like we can, be luxurious and do the things that we enjoy doing without feeling uncomfortable, basically. So this Journey card, this could be physical or literal, Taurus, because this could be about a journey of the heart because it's all this green. It could be relating to like, hey, like Taurus kind of needs to feel better, right? It could be as simple as that, Taurus. What's at the bottom? Dude, you can't make this up. 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. That's the heart chakra. Look at all the green. With Goddess of the Moon. Similar to Aries in this way, even if you don't have Aries, the Aries reading might apply to you, Taurus. Because we had these cards in the Aries as well. I feel like, a little bit different for you though, different angle. I feel like if you need to leave a situation or a job, or you're just like uncomfortable, even if you're like, I don't want to go to the spin class anymore. Like, I don't like the ladies that are there. They're kind of like mean girls. They're always talking about their like new expensive yoga outfit that I can't afford. And they kind of like low key make fun of me because I show up in my t-shirt and just get my workout done and go home. And it's giving that energy. It's like, maybe just go to a different freaking gym, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's giving that. Follow your heart with this heart chakra energy. And I feel like for a lot of you, you don't even need the extra advice from angels and guides. You just are following your heart naturally. But for others, if you're not just naturally following your heart for some reason, some like other circumstances, like you need this money, you can't leave this job or whatever, just whatever it is, I believe you're going to be given like a dream a vision, an intuitive hit of some kind into your crown chakra with the 7th chakra and goddess of the moon. This is kind of like high priestessy stuff. All right, yeah, because some of you are gonna start to feel like with this hostilities card, like you actually have to leave an environment because even if it's just in the energy and everybody's still smiling and stuff, it's just there's something about the energy that feels like hostile. Like I was saying before, it's like your body is literally rejecting something, or it doesn't even have to be that extreme for everybody, but for some it is that extreme. Listen to yourself, like listen to what you're getting, because this is kind of like the 5 of Wands to me sometimes, where it's like spirit will kind of have the dial turned up on the energy so that we realize like, I gotta get out of here. It's kind of to help us to be able to move on from something. Now, for some of you, this could be kind of like a pivot energy, like I said in the collective reading with that 7 of Pentacles, where you might not be literally leaving something. You might just be changing it up. You might be doing something different in the same environment, but saying like, I need to change this up, or I need to change my schedule, or I gotta like move the house around, do a little feng shui, something. All right, let's get a couple cards here for Taurus, because these are really our main cards here. It's all this green. You might be drawn to green at this time as well, Taurus, which is so beautiful to me. I love the heart chakra energy. You could also be doing some heart healing right now, Taurus, because we do have broken heart here. That's for some. All right, let's get a couple cards for Taurus. Anything else on this journey, heart chakra energy, spirit, for Taurus? I'm looking at the word Taylor here, this lady's name. I feel like, and she kind of looks like her, I feel like some of you could really like Taylor Swift, or maybe some of her lyrics will be speaking to you that can help you release something from your heart chakra at this time, because the full moons are all about releasing stuff. So yeah, Aquarius is the 11th house, so themes of like community, like maybe you dealt with, you know, and like remember how I gave the example of like the mean girls at the gym? Like maybe you were in an environment, it doesn't have to be literally the gym, it can just be maybe you were in an environment with a group, 11 house themes, and you have to actually heal from that because people were like either rude to you, made fun of you, whatever. Yeah, look, the Chariot fell right on top of the Journey card, literally. So some of you could be moving. This could also be like, because Cancer is the 4th house, so this is themes of family, the home. So you could be moving house. You could be maybe putting up boundaries against certain family members that made you feel uncomfortable. Whatever this is for you, there's movement here. And we have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck showing you're going to let your heart guide you in the right direction. Some of you are also really focused on raising your vibration right now with this snake and all this heart chakra stuff here. Beautiful, beautiful energy, Taurus. I feel like if you've been feeling like extra stressed about something, like waking up in the night, you know, thinking like, what do I do next? You're going to be able to start moving to calmer shores here. Look, we have the 4 of Wands in the reverse. You could be even like getting out of some sort of a harsher contract. And again, this doesn't have to be with one person. This could be a community, a job. We have all sorts of contracts, right, guys? It doesn't always have to be like, oh, my ex Bob. No, it's not always about that. It can be like Spirit has you in like a 2-year contract with like your work. Right? I do believe in that. So much love, Taurus. Much love and good luck on your travels, whether literal or metaphorical. All right. Gemini. Hello, Gemini. I'm hearing this kind of like heavy music. What is that song? Siri, what is this song? It's like, and it feels away. I don't know what that song is. It's not about the song, it's about the energy of that song. What's going on, Gemini? I mean, rock on, by the way. Like, I love that, but... Alright, Gemini, let's get... And I'm not laughing at you if you're going through, like, a heavy metal moment. Well, it's not really heavy metal. It's, like, alternative rock. But if you're going through an alt-rock moment, like, I'm here. I'm here for it. All right, what do we have? Caring connections in the reverse. That could be... And I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. I'm really not. Because for me, my midheaven's in Gemini, so it's like, wait. Okay, so anyways, wherever Gemini is for you, could be your sun, moon, rising, whatever in your chart. It could be your Venus. It could be anything. Maybe that's why, for some reason, that word upside down to my eye, it looks like the word cynical. I'm also hearing clinical. You could have been trying to manifest action from a person with the Magician and the Action card. Sorry for the glare, guys. There we go. All right. Yeah, you could have been trying to manifest some sort of action from a person, maybe. But it's like this is in the reverse with Caring Connection. So... something happened here. We have storm warning. This is kind of like the Tower. Let's read this, Gemini. Let's read this. What happened here with Caring Connections in the reverse, please, for Gemini. Take a sip of coffee real quick. I'm just hearing all in due timing. Now, this is not for everybody. Maybe you were, and I've done this. I'm a Taurus moon. So, like, no judgment, right? I'm saying, like, you could have tried to maybe force a connection to happen, like, before it was time. Sometimes I hear, like, a ticking clock off of this card, and I'm hearing that. You could have been trying to manifest something before it's time, possibly. Not for everybody. Seven of Swords. See, you don't want me to say that. It's okay, Gemini. Like I said, how many times have I done that? Get real. I'm a Taurus moon. I'm like, I want it to be this way, and I want it to be exactly this way. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways. Give us some info on this Caring Connections, please. I'm seeing the word lore. Like, you know how people say on TikTok, like, you know, that the lore, like, the story of, yeah, like somebody, what happened? Why did I just go like that? The angels are here guiding. Look, that was weird. It was like I picked this up, but then this was backwards. You can't see something because you can't see what's happening behind the scenes, Gemini, is what I'm getting on something. There's actually a new beginning or a new spark. And take this as it resonates, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you're not looking for love right now, you know, then maybe this part of the message is not for you, or this is some other area of your life, right? Like this could be Gemini, third house, communications. This could be like, this could just be the way that you speak. is being affected. I mean, we literally are in a Mercury retrograde while I'm filming this, so maybe you feel like people are misinterpreting your words. Maybe there's, friendship or relationship or at a job where it's like people are like not getting something, like they're not getting what you're saying. Regardless, yeah, look, there's that magician energy. I feel like you were trying to manifest action, or even for some, a rekindling of an old flame. Funny I said old flame, because this could even be like past life. Look, I opened up to the 4 of Wands. So maybe you were even like married to this person in a past life, or you have some sort of a soul contract with them. Yeah, I just opened up to the Ace of Swords. That's true. Again, could also tie into the message of you feel like you're not being like clearly understood here with carrying connections in the reverse. And Ace of Swords is a card of communication. Your angels are guiding this entire thing is what I'm getting. We also have Sagittarius energy here. We have Gemini. We have Pisces in terms of signs. But let me get a little bit more on this 8 of Cups, because I feel like it's not as it seems. And we have 2 aces here. So if you feel like somebody left your life, or you left somebody's life, take it as it resonates. Like, it could just be like an emotional detachment, even if you're still connected to somebody. This is giving like when you're going through a tunnel, or you're like way out in the woods hiking and like your phone doesn't have service anymore. It doesn't have to necessarily be like this person walked away or you walked away. It could just simply be like there's a time of disconnection. Again, we are in a Mercury retrograde as well. Let me get a little bit more on this, please. We have these 2 aces here, and I feel like that everything you've been trying to manifest in whatever area of your life this is, even if it's not like relationship based, we have these 2 aces here. So your manifestations are coming to pass. I'm getting to say, even if it's not with this person. And I feel like that could be part of the lesson, is that if, and again, I have done this, so I'm not judging you. I'm saying I get it. You know what I mean? It's like if you were trying to manifest something specific to happen, it's almost as if there's a lesson that needed to be learned here, where it's like we can manifest things for ourselves, but we can't necessarily manifest that another person does a certain thing, right? That could be part of like what this Taurish energy is here for some of us, is that it's like maybe it's been like a hard lesson of understanding, like, this is why I don't believe in like love spells, because that does, as somebody who practices magic myself, that does overstep the boundaries of sovereignty and free will. And this is not for everybody. This is for who it's for, right? This could even be like work for some of you with the 8 of Pentacles. But it's like I'm seeing somebody frustrated, like work, just work. Look, 2 8s as well. That's the 8th house. That's like the hidden things, right? That's like Scorpio energy. And we also have another ace. Maybe you're hiding that you actually care a lot for someone or something that you're working on. This reminds me of like, I think it was in the Aries reading where I was seeing a red balloon go up to the sky, and like, I'm hearing that song, slipping through my fingers all the time. Da, da, na, 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 na. I've been channeling that song for months, and what is crazy, shout out Goddess Energy, love you girl. I heard her channel that song the other day on one of her readings, and I was like, dude, that's crazy. It's that collective consciousness. Because I literally, in my shorts, I've been channeling that song for months. So when I heard her say that song, I was like, oh my God. I love her channel, by the way. But anyways, Australia! Shout out to my Australians in the house. But anyways, let's see here. There's a lot. It's like whatever you're trying to manifest, Gemini, I'm going to close on this. Whatever you've been trying to manifest, it is happening. It might just not be happening exactly as you want it. I'm seeing like white knuckling. Like I'm seeing, you know, when you're trying to turn like something super rusty, like I'm seeing somebody maybe trying to turn like one of those hose, what is it called? I don't know what it's called. I'm seeing somebody trying to turn something that's rusty and they're using all their strength, but it's rusty. I think that there's something here that needs to be like lubricated, so to speak, in the spiritual dimension that will then all of a sudden all these doors will just unlock. And this is the irony. It's kind of like right when you finally emotionally detach from something or someone, boom, that's when it happens. So there could be a lesson happening right now with that. And trust me, honey, I've learned that lesson. And I will say it actually kind of made me feel a little bit embarrassed. So I'm not making like light of that. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those things where it could even be with work for some of you where it's like you're trying to make something happen and it's just like not working. And that's because there's a lesson in, it's not patience. That's not really the right word with this temperance energy, Sagittarius energy. If this is like work for some of you, if this is a relationship, it's the flow of the water. It's kind of like the water will flow on its own. Like, yes, you are the magician. You're the one pouring the water. But, where's my Ace of Cups? But you can't control how the water flows. Like, it's like trying to control how love flows in a sense, or like how the heart flows. We had a lot about the heart in the Taurus reading. Even if you don't have Taurus in your big three, there's messages about like love and the heart chakra in the Taurus reading that could apply to you as well, Gemini. I love you guys so much. The doors are opening. I think it's literally just a matter of like you let something go because you love it, and that's, if it's meant for you, it will come back to you. Or if this is like a project, if this is a job, if this is a situation that you've been like racking your brain trying to make it work, it's like the second you just like go on a beach trip or something, it's like you're gonna be sitting on the beach and it's gonna be like, boom, I have the idea. It's one of those annoying spiritual lessons, right? All right, I love you, Gemini. Let's go to Cancer. Cancer. Hey, Cancer. What's up? I'm trying to also like keep control of my timestamps. 38 minutes. Okay. Let's just take a second here, Cancer. I feel like Cancers are a little bit worn down right now. I'm seeing a Cancer just like going through the motions, getting everything done, caring for everybody like in the best way they know how. And I'm seeing a Cancer just like lay in bed at night. I feel my eyes burning. I feel just like I'm seeing somebody drinking sleepy time tea, or maybe that's advice, like to try the best you can, Cancer, especially if you're feeling extra tired, to like wind down a little bit. Like take some time for you, Cancer. This full moon in Aquarius, as with all full moons, are about releasing. In Aquarius, it's the 11th house. It's about community and stuff. So maybe you just have felt overwhelmed with like how many people. You know, you could be a healer, Cancer, with healer of the ages here. I mean, you could be working with Jesus, right? Because that's who's on the card. Take a sip of coffee. coffee here. Cancer. Cancer. What does Cancer need to know? I almost said, what does Cancer need to know this fall? So I feel like something might be happening this fall for you, Cancer. And I know for those of you who are in different sides of the globe here, fall is not the same for everybody. So it's just over the next few months, essentially. What's happening over the next few months for Cancer? You're the only person that got this. What's happening for Cancer, please? Couple cards coming out. Let's see what they are. Only wanted one, but you could be dealing with kind of some like hostile energy. It doesn't even have to be people, but if they are people, they kind of look a little bit love and light. This kind of reminds me a bit of the Seven of Swords mixed with the Five of Swords, and then we have this like Viking garb here. Maybe people are trying to like pick fights with you. What's going on here? Let's see, Cancer. Caring connections. I hope this is not in a relationship. Let's see. Again, it could be those 11th house themes like I was talking about with this Aquarius energy. This could be people at work. It doesn't have to be like relationship, but it is showing up in that way. But we know Cancer, right? Cancer will be bringing in cookies to work, like treating everybody like family. That's just Cancer. Like, oh, honey, like, you'd be like, oh, is that your son? And they're like, oh, no, that's just like that guy from work. You know what I mean? Like, I love you guys. Okay, caring connections, card number 2, action. 3, journey. You could be like leaving somewhere, Cancer. Not for everybody. And again, just, I would say, even if you get a private reading from me, which I am offering, by the way, info down below, even if you get a private reading, don't base your life off of what one reader says, right, guys? But what I'm seeing here is that if you're in kind of a connection right now that's kind of hostile, caring connections, it's kind of showing get away from it. Basically, that's what the cards are showing. It's like action and journey. Or it could even just be as simple as like, Cancer needs a freaking vacation. Like maybe you need to take a vacation. Maybe you can like use a little bit of time off from work if you can. Like if you have PTO, like if you have paid time off, maybe you could like take a staycation even and literally just like chill for a couple days before the fall time. But what is that about, Spirit? Because we got something about fall. I mean, I don't know if some of you over the next few months are thinking about moving on from something or someone. Let's look into it with the tarot here. For Cancer, please. Caring connections, actions, journey with hostilities at the bottom of the deck. So this hostile energy has been going on for a while. If you relate to this message, Cancer. And if it's not an outside person, it's just like inside of you. You might be thinking like, what is my issue? Like, why am I so agitated? Like, why don't I feel comfortable here anymore? Like, and it could be that Spirit's trying to get you to go somewhere. Like, I've had jobs in the past where I'm like, I don't want to deal with like finding another job. This job makes me feel uncomfortable. I feel underpaid. I feel annoyed. Like, I used to have to go across Hartford every single day in literally rush hour traffic. And I also had to drive like 35 minutes across the state. I'm from Connecticut. To my second job. Well, I was a CNA at the time, Cancer. And so I had like 2 clients in the day. And anyways, it could be something like that where it's like you knew that you should move on, but you kind of just kept staying with something or a person. We have the Six of Swords, which is another card of moving on. It's also a card of moving on to calmer shores. with this hostilities energy, like getting out of this hostile energy into a calmer energy. Again, this could even just be like within your own self. Like maybe something's just like not working for you in your life, the way, whatever this is for you, Cancer, with the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's like, I feel some Cancers here, they need more. Like if this is a relationship, like maybe you feel like you're not being like satisfied, you're not being like listened to or cared for. The word caring is really sticking out to me right now. Caring connection, like somebody that cares about you. Maybe you're with a person that's actually kind of mean to you and they don't take care of you. You know, God forbid, they could even be like saying mean things to you with this sword energy, or trying to start fights with you. God forbid it's something physical even for some. And that's when Spirit is saying, hey, it's time to move on if that's the case. In whatever area of your life this is in the collective reading at the start of this video, we talked about the 7 of Pentacles energy being the overall energy, which is a pivot energy, which is like going a different direction. Anything else on this for Cancer, please? I'm also really drawn to this lantern on the Journey card, which reminds me of the Hermit. So maybe now is a good time to like kind of just go into hermit mode the best you can, Cancer, and kind of gather your wits about you, and maybe even make a plan like over the next few months, like if you want to move. What came out? We have the 5 of Cups in the reverse. I feel like what this is showing is all of this uncomfortability that you've been dealing with. It's like if you do decide to take action to move on, journey from something, your frown will be turned upside down, essentially. Like you won't be sad anymore if you decide to do what's best for you. And for some of you, this is complicated because there could be a contract involved. This could be a relationship. This could be a marriage, or this could even be like a work contract with the Queen of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. Like, oh, I'm contracted to this job. Like, let me get one more card on this, Cancer, and then we'll close. One more card of advice for Cancer, please. I feel like it's just showing that if you're uncomfortable in a situation, Cancer, even if you are like married to somebody, and now I've never been married, so I don't know. But yeah, we have the 5 of Wands coming out. It's like there's something uncomfortable here, and somebody could even be being aggressive with you. King of Wands in the upright. I love the King of Wands, but in the reverse, he can maybe there's like gaslighting here for some of you, making you doubt yourself, doubt your intuition, and this could be a soulmate. That's what gets complicated with these contracts, Cancer. And you know better than everybody. My South Node is in Cancer, so trust me, like I've lived lifetime after lifetime. It's very hard to separate from soulmates, from family. Even if somebody is a soulmate, and this might be controversial, but even if somebody is a soulmate, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're a positive influence in your life. You can love people from afar. Sometimes the purpose of certain soulmates, maybe they're a fire sign, it's like this is their energy. And I'm going to close on this. If this is a person or it's a situation, this could be like a cycle that you're trying to get through with the World card here. This could just be an energy that keeps up in your life, something that makes you uncomfortable. Kind of reminds me of the Taurus reading. Even if you don't have Taurus in your chart, you might want to watch that. There's some themes of that in that reading. It's like this is this person's energy. I want to do this. This is like a King of Wands in the reverse. 5 of Wands with the hostilities, King of Wands in the reverse. It's like somebody could always be trying to start fights with you, and then if you fight back, they gaslight you and say like, why don't you just like love me and treat me kindly, like you're always wanting to start fights with me. Yeah, see, this person's very strategic, whoever this is. it's like they're playing mind games with you. We have Scorpio energy here, and we have the Queen of Wands. So yeah, this could definitely be a relationship. The only sign that's coming out strongly is Scorpio. And we have fire. We have a lot of fire and air. But I feel like that's more just talking about strategy. Like I said, this could be a soulmate, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean... Sometimes we have soulmates to teach us karmic lessons, in my opinion. So that we know to not just stay in something, even if it makes us uncomfortable. Just because we can doesn't mean we should. And I think I said that same thing to Taurus. All right. So anyways, I know this is a little bit of a heavier one, Cancer, but whatever this is for you, what the cards are showing is that if you do decide to get away from whatever this energy is and move to calmer shores, you will come out of this kind of sad or numb state that you've been in for a long time. When I said state, for some of you, it might be like moving states or moving, to another country, even for some of you with the Six of Swords. Much love, Cancer. Leo. What's going on? I just heard that song, Let's Get It On. Of course. I'm in the Leo reading. What am I talking about? I gotta fix my gloss. I'm in the Leo reading. What am I doing? It's 150 degrees in here, Leo. Like, come on. What are we doing with our lives? Oh man. Let's just take a quick moment here. Yeah, let's balance out. This is part of your message. We have 22 here as well. Could be significant, Leo. Hot as hell in here. Okay. Sorry, y'all, but I'm a person, right? I'm a human being. We know that, right? I'm not a robot. I'm not AI. Some of you might be feeling that way. Like maybe you're dealing... Yeah, exactly. Door to romance. Maybe you're dealing with like a connection that feels like robotic. It feels like AI. And you're like... It's getting you in your head. Thinking woman. With man holding a coin, this person might be an earth sign. Or maybe you feel like they put work over you. Or God forbid, maybe even put like a person over you. In the reading right before this on Cancer, we had this hostile energy. Interesting when I just said hostel. That made me think of like staying in a hostel overseas, like in a little like hotel hostel. And we talked a lot about like traveling and getting out of a situation in the Cancer reading. Even if you don't have Cancer, Leo, in your big three, maybe watch that Cancer reading. Like if this applies to you, this part of the message, if you feel like you're kind of in like a hostile situation and all you want to do is just have balance. I know I said that this person feels robotic. Maybe it's you that feel like you have to be robotic or AI-like or perfect. Like, remember how I said, I'm human. I'm not perfect. Like, right, that's what I meant. I get sweat on my brow from time to time. It's 105 degrees in here. It's like maybe you feel like you have to be perfect around somebody, or this could be at a job. Take it as it resonates. And if you're not, it's like they get mad, or I feel very restricted. I feel very constricted, and I feel like it's getting you up in your head, especially if it's a relationship with door to romance and thinking woman, even if you're not a woman. It's like you're getting in your head. It's like all you want is peace, and some of you might be trying to work on your finances, and this is getting in the way. So I feel like I almost said a lot of us Leos. Yeah, I have a lot of Leo in my chart too, but just in general, I feel like Leo is like trying to get more into this high priestess mode. Yeah, I'm like fanning my face, the wind, it feels so good. Yeah, try to get back into balance, Leo. Especially if you're dealing with a situation. It feels like a walking on eggshells situation. You feel like you can't speak up in something. Throat chakra, if this part applies to you. But again, I feel like for some of you, this could even be like a job, a situation. I'm even seeing like, I'm seeing an apartment complex. Like maybe you have like a really weird situation where you feel like you can't speak up about something and you feel like you have to stay quiet and be perfect and not make any ruckus. But you just want balance and peace in your life, Leo, is what I'm getting. Let's get more on this for Leo, please. Take some time out, Leo. Regroup, balance out. I feel like emotions are high right now for some of you. Let's get an energy oracle for Leo, please. A door is going to open here, Leo. If you've been feeling like trapped, because that's how I feel in this energy right now, look at these beautiful double doors. They're just going to open up wide, and you're going to go out into this like oasis with the dove and the lily pads and the lotus flowers and the trickling water and the beautiful sunny day. Some of you might have to leave something with the Journey card. We talked about this in Cancer, and I think maybe even Taurus. Leo. I mean, Leo being like subservient and quiet and like not making a ruckus, there's that throat chakra, see? I feel like some of you can't speak up in a situation. That is like the opposite of Leo's nature. Leo is meant to shine. Leo is literally born to shine like the sun. So if you're in a situation, yeah, Leo is meant to be victorious. Somebody might be threatened by you. I feel like this is your energy. And maybe you have like, I'm sorry, but some of you have a narcissist around you. Could be a family member, could be a boss, could be, I almost said a boyfriend. Could be, it's somebody. And boyfriend can be girlfriend. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing that song. What is that? Da-da-da-da-da. Boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend. And I don't really like those lyrics because I'm non-binary, so it's kind of like offensive. But anyways, it's that song. Had a boyfriend that looked like a girlfriend. I don't know, whatever. The point is, there's somebody around you that's like threatened, and it's not even about, like, maybe you feel like I'm not even doing anything. Like, maybe this is just your energy, Leo. You have an energy of success. You might, I'm hearing dress to impress. You might dress really well. Like, I'm seeing somebody working at, like, Walgreens wearing a nice outfit. And I feel like you irk people. That's just Leo, though. That's Leo energy, y'all. Like, what? I just want to be like, what? Like, I'm getting annoyed. What? You talking to my friend? What? Like, I'm getting pissed. Oh, they think they're better than me. No, they freaking don't, dude. They will dress like that to go to the laundromat. Calm down. Like, I'm getting annoyed at this energy. It's like somebody's trying to belittle you and put you down and pick at all your flaws. You're the star of the show. Look, this card is the front cover of the entire deck. You can't help that you're the freaking star, Leo. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's not your fault. Like, and you're not trying to be anything. You're just being who you are. And I think a lot of you are like, I just want to keep the peace. I just want to keep the balance. I'm tired of fighting. And it might not even be fighting. It might just be an uncomfortable energy where you feel like somebody... This might have come in through in the Aries reading. It was Aries or Taurus where somebody was going to the gym. They were going to a spin class. And, like, it was this mean girl energy. Like, all these girls were standing around showing their, like, Lululemon shit. And the querent walking in, like this group of women was like making fun of my querent because they like were coming in a regular t-shirt. That could be like another angle. I don't know what's going on with that. There's an energy here though that doesn't like you. Like basically, like there's an energy here that's like irked by you just being you. But I will say it again, Leo will dress to impress even if they're going to the laundromat, y'all. That's just Leo. They're not, yeah, deceit. This is a person with an evil eye. They have an eye on you. Your guides are going to show you more about this, and don't let this put fear into your heart, guys. You'll know about this. If this is not resonating with you, it's not resonating. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting this energy of like you would feel uncomfortable. But with that crown chakra energy, you're going to be shown more info by your guides. That's what I'm getting, Leo. I didn't even need cards for this. Like we didn't really even get cards because that's how prominent this negative energy is that it's like I don't need cards to confirm. I'm just channeling what is surrounding you. This is more like the energy around Leo. I'd like to get to Leo. I'd like to talk about Leo and not talk about this weirdo. This could be a family member with happy family on the bottom. This could be somebody you are married to or were going to be, who's maybe jealous of a new person that you're trying to date or whatever. There's something going on with that. Yeah, it could be a person. Look, I opened up to woman holding a coin as well. So this could be, yeah, community. Aquarius is 11th house. It's all about the community. It's giving me those girls at the gym. Those mean girls at the gym. Yeah. This could even be somebody that's jealous that you are going to be in a happy relationship with somebody. We have 2 cards, Leo. Let's see what we have. Third chakra, which is the solar plexus. This is like, funny I mentioned the gym because this is like doing crunches, you know? This is like the abs. I have this yellow behind me. That's the reason why I did yellow, is so that we can cultivate more confidence in the collective, say what we need to say, do what we need to do. You might have to really tap into that confidence right now, Leo, which is typically Leo. So I feel like somebody tried to beat you down over time, and it could literally be small side remarks. It could be in their energy. Like when you have something good happen to you, they're just like, yeah, anyways. Like, I'm just getting mean girl energy. Card number 2, that's the card. That's the card I was just thinking of. Remember we had it at the bottom of the deck before? As I was just saying that, that's the energy I was thinking. It's like if you have victories, if you have success, even if you don't, even if it's just you just dress nice, there's somebody around you or a group, could even be family, love and light, could be at work with man holding a coin and community. You could even be somebody who's like online. You're a Leo, right? You know, you might be online like me. You might be on social media. I'm seeing somebody looking through your Instagram and just being like, It's like they're like looking at like all your pictures. Because we know Leo's going to be posting. You know what I'm saying? So let's get the sage spray out now, right, Leo? Because if somebody made Leo's confidence go down, that pisses me off. Okay? Because look at this. This is your energy naturally. It's confidence, 3rd chakra. It's victory after victory. This is like the 6 of Wands. I don't even need tarot. But I'll get like 1 tarot card just because I don't want you to be the only one that's left out. And I feel like somebody tried to make you feel left out. Like, oh, Leo doesn't need any tarot. They're fine. And it's like, to other people, it would look like this person is saying, like, Leo's fine. They're like, they don't need anything. Like, they're good. They always have victories. But really what this person is doing, it's 11th house energy, which is Aquarius energy, which is community energy, family and community are both here, which are in this deck. It's the people cards. It's like there's group cards, 11th house. It's like somebody tried to make you feel left out on purpose, but other people were like, they didn't see it because it didn't seem like that to them. With the 2 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, it's like this person's been planning this. Like they've been purposely trying to make you feel left out or belittled. And they're purposely doing it kind of like covertly. This person could be a covert narcissist. They're trying to make it seem like you're the crazy one so that if you say something, unfortunately for some of you, this person could be seeing you coming together with a soulmate. So they're trying to like, I'm hearing the word gang stalk, which I never use. Energetically, they could be trying to even gather people together. There could be like spell work, and by spell work, it could just be simply gossip. This could be family. This could be a group of people. Whoever these people are, doesn't really matter, Leo, right? I mean, Leo's Leo. You're going to get back on the horse again, but it's just this energy of like somebody trying to, over time, purposely, they could be doing spell work on some of you, purposely trying to get your confidence down. And this could be about that they want your man or something, or, you know, they don't want you to come together, because we do have a match here. This either came through in Aries or Taurus, where there was man and woman holding a coin. And there's like a third party energy in here. One card for Leo. There's something about soulmates coming together here, or this is one of your soulmates. This came through in another reading as well. I think it was Cancer. Or this is the other person's soulmate. And soulmates are not always good, right, guys? Like, things are not black and white in the universe. Like, wow, it's a soulmate, so that means that they're going to love me forever. A soulmate can be part of, you can have contracts with people coming into this life where it's like their contract with you is actually to push you to your limits so that you become the person that you know to be, yourself to be. Yeah, 5 of Wands. It's like somebody's trying to purposely cause conflict, and it could even be in a community with storm warning, right? This is like the storm. They're trying to like bring a storm your way. So that's what I'm getting, Leo. You would already know about this. If this ain't you, it ain't you. You know what I'm saying? So regardless, if this does not apply to you, it might apply later. And if not, good. We did our work. That means that it's not even about return to sender even. It's just about once we acknowledge there's a weird energy, we protect ourselves energetically. And if we need to pull ourselves out of situations that are uncomfortable, if we need to leave certain communities, if we need to put up boundaries against family members, you know, if this is regarding like your career and with victory, you're having successes and you're needing to stay confident and you're needing to make sure nothing like gets you down, you know, pull your energy back, Leo. Maybe don't go out as much with especially certain people that make you feel bad. Because with Leos, sometimes Leos are just like, whatever, I don't care. Yeah, I know that they're talking shit about me, but I don't really give a crap. It doesn't affect my confidence. And maybe it doesn't, Leo. But I feel like this is just the energy that's showing up is my point. Especially if you're really being victorious in certain areas. Of course there's going to be more evil eye on you and stuff, right? We know that, but it's just good to be reminded sometimes that unfortunately not everybody's going to be like happy for you. You know what I mean? And that's just part of the gig when you're having successes, right, Leo? But you can handle it. You're a Leo. Leos always, you know, brush their shoulders off and come back around bigger, better, stronger, badder the next time. You know what I'm saying? All right, I love you, Leo. Virgo. Hey, Virgo. Happy full moon in Aquarius. Great time to release any baggage, any stuff from the past. any stuff relating to 11th house themes, like communities, old communities that you don't resonate with anymore, people you don't resonate with, even like past versions of yourself. Like maybe some of you, I feel like I'm seeing some of you saying like, I can't believe I said that, or I can't believe I did that, with action in the reverse. I feel like some of you are like, yeah, with anxiety, storm warning, envy, and indecision, this energy coming out. This is a lot of, it's kind of like negative energy as well. It's like making you feel anxious. Like, wow, why did I do that? Why did I say that? Storm warning. There's envious people. It's like you might be dealing with envious. Leo had this too. So even if you don't have Leo in your big three, you might want to watch that Leo reading, because I feel like, you know, the signs overlap sometimes with similar messages. But with envy and indecision, if you're trying to like make a really hard decision, this gives me the energy of somebody literally just like staring at you. And I drop them and they're gone, and they're off the table. They're gone. I feel like maybe some of you, yeah, financial constraints. You might have gotten around like not a good energy, Virgo, that could have affected your finances, that could have made you feel like I can't make decisions for myself anymore. And it's because they have this envious eye on you. And Leo got the same thing. There's a need to like cultivate confidence more than ever before right now, Virgo. That's why I have this yellow background this month, is because I got that message. Man, let me go get that card, Virgo. Jeez. Like, why can't people just be happy for people? Like, I don't get it. Like, what? What? Like, why are you envious? Get your own thing. Get your own stuff. Like, why are they just watching you? It's kind of like this awkward energy that somebody just like... It's like they hate you. And I'm sorry to use that word. I don't know who this is for you. I know who it is for me, but... I have a 12th house stellium, Virgo, so it's kind of like, you know, 12th house can be like hidden enemies. I feel like ever since I was a kid, maybe you relate to this. Ever since I was a kid, it's like I would be in different groups, and it always ended up like somebody would turn on me and they would get like the rest of the group to like make fun of me. Angel of Love coming out. I feel like this is you, Virgo. I feel like you're an earth angel and you're just like, why? Why does this always happen? And I've wondered that too as a Virgo. I'm a Virgo stellium. I've honestly wondered that. Like, why just being kind and like actually caring about people when nobody else does, why does that make people turn on you? Well, I know why. I feel like it's because, and it's funny because I was about to get my mirror and this is Magician in the Mirror. What happens, Virgo, is that when you show up in that energy, with that earth angel energy, like you actually care about the collective, you actually care about people, what that does is that weirdly mirrors to all the people who are not genuine and are not authentic and are not living in their truth. It's like you're not meaning to do this, you're just being yourself, but it's like it's mirroring to them that they are not those things. But this is the irony, and let me know if you agree with this, Virgo, is that even if that is true, if somebody came up to me and was honestly just, they were honest and they're like, I haven't been living authentically, and honestly seeing you kind of brought that out of me and made me realize that, and like, I know I've been an asshole and I know I've turned people against you and I know I've talked about you behind your back, but honestly, dude, you kind of made me see this shit about myself, and I just want to admit that. I would be like, okay, I'm not fucking perfect either. Like, love and light. Like, I'm glad that this happened, because now we can actually have like an honest conversation, you and me, back and forth. Like, because even if people are assholes and even if people do things against you, Virgo, I feel like you'll still be like, with adjacent possibilities, all these different doors. It's like, I'm talking to high level Virgos that just want what's best for the group, right? Like, you just want things to work well. You want to be in service to this planet. So even if people do treat you like shit and then they come back around later and they're like, I was kind of just doing that because I was like low-key jealous, I feel like you literally would be like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. Like, see, there's the door to spirit. You would open the door. You would be like, okay, peace offering. Let's, like, I understand, like, things in life are not black and white. But unfortunately, I don't think people are willing to be humble like that, Virgo. I wish they were, because then we could just like fix situations. And if people were just open and honest, like Mercury energy, like we are, Virgo, and just like actually explain why we feel the way we do, even if it's embarrassing and like we make mistakes, but we admit our flaws, I don't understand. And I feel like you could possibly be dealing with something like that, Virgo, because I'm saying it. Let's get the energy for Virgo, please. There's a real need to like clear your space right now, Virgo. Yeah, Goddess of the Moon coming out. Let's just take some sage spray. All right. With Goddess of the Moon, this is like the High Priestess. With adjacent possibilities at the bottom of the deck. See, we can't make people do what I just said. You know, we can't make people, like when they're shown the mirror, you could also be like a High Priestess type, like very intuitive, empathic, like maybe you even see through people's masks, like they could be showing up a certain way and you see the truth. And it's like they hate that. Whoever this group is or this person is or whoever this is, it's like they actually hate that. It's like I think Denzel Washington said this. It's because your light irritates their demons. And we can't make people live authentically and openly. Like, when I make mistakes, Virgo, and let me know if you agree down below, like, even if it's super embarrassing and I have to backtrack and be like, oh, I can't believe I did this. Didn't I say that at the start of your reading? Like, we had that feeling of, like, anxiety, like, an action in the reverse. Why did I do that? Why did I say that? It's like, we can look at ourselves in that same mirror that we show and say, like, hey, that wasn't like the best color on me. Like, I kind of regret doing that. I kind of regret saying that. But we like learn and grow. And I feel like that's why you always have so many open doors, Virgo, because you live your life honestly like that. You're this High Priestess, you know, but you can't make people, like, see how she's the cover? I'm hearing cover girl. People might also be jealous of, like, your looks. People might be jealous of, like, that you have achievements. This came through in the Leo as well. Like, why is she on the cover of the box? I don't know. The artist put her on there. It reminds me from like Toy Story. I don't know. It gives me that image of like the toys in their boxes. Like, you could even feel like you're in a box in a situation, but you are the box. You're not in a box. You are the box. Don't misinterpret this energy. This is very nuanced. I'm going to say, I almost called you Libra. We're going to have Libra in the next video. I'm going to end here. This is a nuanced energy, Virgo. It's the energy kind of feels like I'm in a box. We had this in the Leo as well. The energy feels like I'm in a box as I'm tapping into it, but it's not that you're in a box, it's that you are the box. And that pressure that you're feeling is actually because you have like a lot of people like thinking about you, you know, talking about you. You could even have like attachments here. See, we talked about that mask though. You could even be having people like start to take off their masks because they were inspired by you, and then there's other people around this person that are like, you never acted like that before, it's just because she's here. That's the exact like words that I'm getting. But you're not even doing anything. I feel like you have jealousy on you. It's like you're not even doing anything. It's like the same as the Leo energy. You're literally not doing anything, and they're like, well, how come she gets to be on the front of the box? It's like, anyways, just whatever, Virgo. My point, and I'm going to close on this, is that you're a high priestess. You're always going to have, this kind of reminds me of the Seven of Cups. You're always going to have so many different options and doors. And look, this is like a weird door. This is like a portal that goes down. This reminds me on Lost, that show Lost, where they go down into like the bunker. Like, you have these crazy doors. Like, look at this one up here. You have doors that no one would even know how to have access to, but you're not cocky about it. You're just yourself. You just love, I feel like you're an earth angel. You're like a star seed, like we had angel of love. We can't make people understand and stuff, Virgo. So my point is that spirit, and in the collective reading, at the start of this video, we talked about the Seven of Pentacles energy, which is like a pivot energy. You might have to pivot here, Virgo. You can't make people change. You can't make people see things the way you see it. You can't make them take off their masks. You know what I'm saying? All you can do is just show up as you are. And then if a situation gets bad enough, you can always leave. And that's always the best thing to do, in my opinion, is to not try to change anybody, to not try to like explain your case and over explain and try to this and that. If you've tried to like express your heart and you've done it more than once, especially, sometimes the best thing you can do is just leave. And you're going to be shown. This is kind of turning into a collective message, to be honest. I feel like this last bit is for the whole collective. But what I'm seeing is like, as these spiritual people that we all are, we're going to be given other options and other doors. Like, even if we do get ourselves in a sort of mess, spirit is still going to always like give us a way out and another door, right? We're never like stuck or trapped. So I love you guys. It's been Missy Gordon, the Metamystic here. Happy full moon in Aquarius. Now I'm going to go over to part 2 of this reading, and I'm going to do Libra through Pisces. And even if you don't have those signs in your big 3, it's worth watching because there are messages for the collective throughout all of the signs. That's how I read. I make these readings so that you can watch them all if you want. You don't have to, but you can, and that's always available. I love you guys. Namaste. I'll see you on video 2, and timestamps are linked down below as well as the second video.